Welcome back with another banger. It's the React Files. Hope you're having a good night. Let's get straight to it.
Part 2 of something landing in Washington, D.C., y'all. This guy was there and he saw everything. Check this out.
It's early in the morning on the U.S. Capitol grounds. The man, security and law enforcement is everywhere. Walk with me. Look at this. What is going on?
So he notices that there's a lot of cop car, but yet it's quiet, like they're anticipating something. Like something must have happened in order for them to be this quiet.
And it's quiet, as if they're waiting for something, expecting something, preparing for something. Look over here. Let's walk over here. Come on.
And that's what everybody was saying. Once that loud boom went off, people heard sirens and then people heard helicopters. Let me show y'all what the helicopter was doing, y'all. So this is flight tracker. Here's the helicopter over here. Now notice that the planes are grounded, like the planes aren't moving. Granted, you know what I'm saying? But still, look at this helicopter flying around. And then it was circling the crash landing spot. It left the area over there and then went over here. As you can see, it's just circling it, y'all. I just thought it was weird that the helicopter was flying around in circles like that. But yeah, look at all these cops, y'all. They're just standing around, just waiting for something.
Let's go. Let's turn around. Look at that again, man. Turn around. Look at that. Let them see it. What's going on here? Oh.
Wow, see, look at all that. So anybody knowing what's going on, please let us know. We're trying to figure out. I'm waiting for an update. He's waiting for an update. So please let us know.
I'll get something's going on. You got to do some research. I got to see if there's some threats. If there's something big going on.
Do y'all remember the audio of the government whistleblower talking about the Sumerian gods returning? Check this out.
I've heard from people in the Pentagon that the buzzword in the secret of secrets in the Pentagon is the Sumerian gods are returning. And that's what they're referring to as that whole area that Peter's.
Wow. Can you repeat that again, just in case anybody missed it? The buzzword
in the Pentagon, in the the military circles that are in the know about the cover up here, they kind of in whisper tones talk about the return of the Sumerian gods.
So yes, y'all, if anybody knows what's going on in DC, please let us know. And if I get an update, I'll let y'all know what's going on too. But this is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Let's continue to get this shift, y'all. Peace out.
Could it be the Sumerians? Shout outs to Conscious Juice. That man in the parking lot, he was at the right place at the right time. All them cars kind of look like Miami, just like the Miami Mall earlier this year. I guess we gotta check The Simpsons.
Shh. It's early in the morning on the U.S. Capitol grounds. And man, security and law enforcement is everywhere. Walk with me. Look at this. What is going on? Have you ever seen something like this? With Capitol Hill police? Man. Everywhere. What's going on? And it's quiet, as if they're waiting for something, expecting something, preparing for something. Look over here. Let's walk over here. Come on. Let's walk over here. Morning. Oh, man. You got all this? What's going on here? Let's go. Let's turn around. Look at that again, man. Turn around. Look at that. Let them see it. What's going on in here? Oh, my. I'm gonna figure. I mean, it's as if the entire law enforcement force is here early in the morning. I'll get back to you, okay? Something's going on. You got to do some research. I got to see if there's some threats. If there's something big going on in the nation's capital, I'll figure it out. Stand by.
So an update and a thought that I had about the situation last night when I heard that loud crashing noise and I went outside and saw all this. I keep getting comments like the one up here, and I'm glad that other people heard this sound because at least I know I'm not crazy, right? And that definitely happened, and you can't just make that up. But the comments are saying they heard a crash in Maryland, They're hearing crashes in New Jersey, and they're seeing and hearing crashes in North Carolina. But that's kind of far apart. So I'm wondering, like, what happened so big that we heard it in these different areas? Or was it multiple crashes? Another concerning thing is still have not seen anything on the news when I know for a fact there was police activity going in that direction, sending additional units till 3 a.m. So would someone tell me what the heck's going on here, or is this like the most blatant, sloppiest cover-up we've seen?
What was seen blazing across the United States last night just so happened to be seen in 4 different states. There are hundreds of residents in the DC area alone that heard and saw the same exact thing that I saw last night, but yet no local police departments have anything to say about it. And apparently whatever crashed just so happened to crash specifically around Annapolis. Apparently rumor has it that parts of a satellite were falling across the sky overnight. I don't know how much I should believe that, especially considering how I feel about satellites and space in itself. But see, here's the thing, right? Now I'm starting to get DMs from people that are saying that there's multiple crash sites. I drove all over Washington, D.C. today just to try to find the area which I thought it might have landed at. And apparently there were a lot of them seen overnight. And when I say a lot of them, I mean like 20 of them. I mean, I've had thousands of DMs today telling me about their own experiences of seeing these things blaze through the sky. Now, I don't know how many people are lying because, you would think at least 1 or 2 people would have some type of video, right? But every single one of these reports are ranging from 8 p.m. the night before to 4 a.m. the morning after. So that makes me believe that there were numerous objects that fell out of the sky, which would make sense. I tagged a specific guy below because apparently he's the only one on TikTok that just so happens to have a video. Now, it's not really a video, you can just see the streak going across the sky, but that's exactly what I saw, but the object coming across the sky, leaving a streak. But there's also one that's from a woman's Ring doorbell, right? That happened at 3:20 a.m., right? And she lives in the Washington, D.C. area as well, which is exactly when I just so happened to see that object blazing across the sky. And there's another video with a guy that lives in Raleigh, North Carolina, and it has him talking about how he saw the object blazing across the sky, but that was around 3 a.m. And then I have a shit ton of people in Ohio that are saying that they saw the object blaze across the sky around midnight to 2 a.m. So I really don't know what to believe. My mind's in a spiral. I've done all the investigative work I could possibly do today. Who knows? What I do know, though, is that the people would probably be the last to know. I just know what I definitely saw, and that was one of the biggest objects I've ever seen falling from the sky.
Shoutouts to Beauty Marked, who lives in the DC area and couldn't find anything. Could it have been a satellite? Absolutely. Any buildings with architectural damage would definitely leave a clue.
Do I have a photo of the UFO that everybody's been seeing before it supposedly crash landed in DC? I don't know. You're going to have to tell me. See that right up there? Let me zoom in on it for you. We evacuated Florida, went to Tennessee because of Milton. And then we found out that on August 10th, you'll be able to see the northern lights from Tennessee, but only through your camera lens. And so we had to make a bunch of special adjustments on our cell phone cameras to even go out and take these pictures. While we were out taking the pictures, my daughter-in-law caught this in one of her pictures. And we didn't even notice it at first. She sent a bunch of pictures to her mom and dad. Her dad blew up the picture and said, "Hey, did you just catch a UFO?" And so we kind of joked about it because, I just thought it was some kind of light anomaly through the camera lens. But then I started to notice, why are all the other stars they're all still round and everything's fine? See, we had the exposure adjusted, so you had to be really still and take a 10-second picture. So for 10 seconds, you can move your camera. If you did, here's what it would look like. Okay, this is one of my pictures not holding still for that 10-second period of time. And you can see this star up here is all kind of elongated and wiggly, and all the other stars are elongated too. They almost look like they're moving. Okay, here it is super zoomed in. I had to screenshot this from my own phone because for whatever reason the app wouldn't accept it. But anyways, you can clearly see it's behind the trees. All the other stars are round. I don't know what this thing is. Again, we were standing outside on a porch. This wasn't through a window. Yeah, you guys, I don't know what to think. What do you all think?
I think that's an amazing photo. Shoutouts to the scattered artists. It looks like the rear bumper of a cyberpunk space vehicle or something. I'm wondering if this is happening because of the Aurora Borealis. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Did you see this UFO?
So there's these videos on the Enigma app, Enigma UFO app, case number 300-928. Video just posted recently. This was over DC. We started from the beginning. The object is going over his apartment or his house in Massachusetts, heading for DC. My opinion is it's coming from the north. It's a large object, the size of a football field. Second video. There's F-16 fighter jets flying over, going towards the object. Again, the object is massive. Now I'm going to reinstate my statement that it is, I would say, about two stadium sizes. Two football stadium sizes at this point. Because I didn't see the second video till now.
Yeah, it's time to call Will Smith. That like some Independence Day-ish original movie. But here's the thing. This was in Massachusetts, north of DC. But there's reports of sightings down in North Carolina. Was there multiple sightings? This is out of this world.
Following the weird crash in DC, this just came out. Drone swarms targeting U.S. military bases are operating by mothership UFO claims top Pentagon official. What? And then earlier, this was posted.
Tonight, we address a story that has been clouded in secrecy. We've attempted multiple times to bring you details about an ongoing federal investigation involving a New York resident named Fitz. However, the Pentagon and the Department of Homeland Security have denied us permission to report in full. What we can confirm is that Fitz was present at the Bayside Marketplace on January 1st, where he allegedly witnessed something classified. He captured footage of the event, and that footage, we are told, is of critical importance. As a result, he's missing. His whereabouts unknown, following weeks of surveillance and federal interest. The government has refused to release any further information, and we are being warned not to press deeper. But the American people have the right to know why a citizen, an ordinary witness, has disappeared. What is the government hiding?
And then, of course, this is all following the crash in DC last night.
Oh, mama. Okay, I do not know what's going on right now. I heard a noise. I come outside. There's sirens blaring, and I see this huge trail in the sky.
Yes? We Captain no police? Man. Everywhere, what's going on? And it's quiet, as if they're waiting for something.
So anyways, something weird is happening. Blue something, maybe?
Possibly. Shout outs to Maddie Ubi. That's crazy, giving us the update on a guy named Fitz, who happened to be at the Miami Mall and got footage. We were just saying how the police presence looked just like the Miami Mall. It's crazy. Does this connect?
Why is nobody talking about this big crash that happened in Washington, D.C.? Hundreds of people saw it. It's apparently more than one, but nobody in the mainstream is talking about it, and it's even hard to find any information on it on here. It's sometimes tough to find reliable information, but there are a lot of people that are kind of trying to dig into this, but it's just funny to me that it's actually really hard to find information on something that looked, significant. And if people didn't see it, they heard it for sure, because there was loud noises heard all over the place. Anyway, I don't write off the idea that this is a distraction from something that's going on in the Middle East, and that's probably more likely what's going on. So either way, if you're seeing this video, maybe go down the rabbit hole on both sides. The Middle East is a big deal, and we need to put our attention there. But whatever fell on the sky or fell out of the sky, it was burning. It was huge. People saying biggest aircraft they've ever seen, and it crashed. And there was a huge police presence. So, yeah, I don't know. If you have any information, maybe tag it on this video. Thanks.
Shout out to Funk Donkey. I agree, there has been no coverage. I found out about this in the text.
I can't even believe I'm reporting on this. I am bewildered, y'all. Just an hour ago, drone swarms targeting U.S. military base operated by a mothership UFO. Top Pentagon officials claim. Look, I know your brain is numb and we've been through a lot this year, but you need to wrap your head around the fact that our government is saying that we're being targeted by UFOs. And this report comes right after the two mysterious crashes in Raleigh, North Carolina and Washington, D.C., which had the cops out in full force. Y'all need to wake up. Very brief recap till we get into the crazy stuff.
It's early in the morning on the U.S. Capitol grounds. And that security, the law enforcement is everywhere. What's going on?
Y'all, this is just unreal. Now what's behind me is a Space Force logo. Who else is highly into space? Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos and alike. Who started Space Force? The T-Man did. What else about T-Man? Time travel, the book The Last President. Here's his son, Barron Trump. Here's Alexander the Great. Much like Vladimir and Caesar. Who stands with this guy? Elon Musk does. What did he create? Tesla. Nikola Tesla, raided by this man's uncle, who supposedly during the time of the raid had a time machine. Don't y'all see the bigger picture? They call it galactic, but it's interdimensional. And this speaks for itself. Y'all, what an amazing time to be alive. Do y'all think we'll have this contact before the end of the year? Let me know below.
And that's a wrap. Hope you enjoyed tonight's rabbit hole. If you haven't already, please take a second
just to smash that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell,
just to make sure the algorithm knows what's up. So what we gonna do, y'all? That's right, run these numbers up. Thanks again. Until next time.